Welcome to the ET322 how-to video for the Rectifier lab with the Multisim build. Here I am at Multisim, and we're going to build our circuits here, and I'm going to show you how to do it for the Rectifier lab. So let's go get started. So we're going to need 1K resistor, so let's go to basic and down to resistor, and we're going to get a 1K, and we may need a 10K. Let's get a 10K. Alright, next thing let's do is we're going to need a transformer. So what we're going to do is get a 1P, 1S, means one primary, one secondary. And this is 10 to 1, that sounds like a good one. And we need a tap transformer for our full wave with the tap transformer. This will work for both. We just ignore the center tap on the two other devices, and let's go ahead and get a power supply. We're going to go to sources, and we need AC power, and let's go grab a couple meters. The meters right here are DMM. We'll just get one for now. And let's get our oscilloscope. So let's go down here to our Tektronix. There it is right there in the bottom. Okay. So let's just go ahead and build a transformer circuit. And let me go ahead and save this as a starter file so that you guys could use this as a starting point. Okay, so let's go ahead and build a circuit here. So we got our transformer, we have our AC. Oops, I forgot to get a ground. We need let's got a source. There we go, sorry. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a couple of them because we're going to need one of this side too. Okay. So we're going to, we could take this guy and connect them, click, click. We're going to need, this guy's going to go here. We're going to need a ground on this side. And let's use a 10K, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to rotate 90 degrees. Okay, and I'm going to hook up the scope, and I'm going to get another ground. And I'm going to take the first channel, and I'm going to read our AC going in, and I'm going to read the DC, or actually the reduced AC signal. And just, we're going to measure RMS. So let's go ahead and use 2 DMMs. We're going to copy that guy. I'm going to get rid of that. Click delete, and let's go ahead and move that over smidge. Okay, so let's grab a couple grounds. And we need to put a ground on the output, otherwise I think our PSpice might have problems. So let's go ahead and turn her on and see what happens here. So let's open up our DMM, and we need AC. Okay, good. And I got a problem somewhere, so let's go to volts AC, open our scope, turn them on, and there we have it. So let's go ahead and turn on channel 2, and let's move our voltage down. And you see we have 100 volts versus 5 volts, so the same. So let's go ahead and open this up. There we go. And when we want to use this, just go ahead and go to single, and let's go ahead and measure it. Measure. Hopefully we can see this. I've had problems with this. Channel 1, we're going to do RMS, back, and let's do channel 2, and we're going to do RMS, and let's just go peak to peak for channel 2 and show you how much voltage we have there. Actually channel 1, let's look at the incoming, and we're going to go to max, back. Alright, now we have everything 169 volts max. Good. And let's see, oh okay, we don't have grounds on my meter, that's why they're not working. Let's turn it off and back on, make sure we get a reading. There we go. 120 in, 12 out, 10-to-1 ratio, perfect. Okay, let's clean this up. Let's move our scope out of the way. And we're not going to need the meters. Make sure it's off. There we go. Get rid of our grounds. We're going to need our oscilloscope. Okay, so let's go ahead and move our, okay, and let's put a diode in. So we're going to go to diodes, and we're going to use the 4001. And let's see, did it install it? Yes, it did. So we're going to need another one, so when we do our last one, and that circuit is done. So now let's go ahead and do our next one. So let's go right click, and we're going to replace, and we're going to use our tapped. Good. And we're going to put a copy and paste. We're going to put a ground on our center tap. Good. And we're going to take this guy off, and we're going to unground him. This guy's going to go over here to our load. There we go. There's our full wave with our center tap transformer. Good. So let's go ahead and go to diodes. Let's get a, see if we could find a let's see if we could find a SCR diode. Let's see if we could find a one that's already done. FWB. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab our diode here, which is our IC with our bridge rectifier. So we're going to have this guy go in and this guy goes out. And for some reason my transformer didn't get switched, so let's go ahead and replace him. There we go. It would have worked either way. So we're going to put a ground on this one. And we need to connect our output to this. And we're done.